Is JC in?
I'm JC.
JC, Nate Miller, how are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. I've been wanting to stop in and see you for a while now, and finally got the chance. And I'm not even sure if it makes sense for us to be talking or not. But if you got a quick second, I'd love to tell you why I stopped by, and you tell me if it makes sense to keep talking. Fair enough?
It sounds fair to me.
Well, the reason I stopped by is, Rick and Dee Dee at Better Plumbing down the road. Most business owners here in Conyers kind of know each other, especially the ones that have been around for a while like you guys. Well, I help them market their business online, and when I first met with Rick and Dee Dee, they were really frustrated. They got a lot of phone calls from people saying that they were with Google and that their listings weren't matching up, and they were really confused because he got these phone calls which strike this curiosity in him to start Googling himself, and he realized, man, I'm only pulling up if I put in my name. What about when I put in water heaters or all the other different things that I do? Why is my competition pulling up and I'm not? And then after that, he was also very, very apprehensive to meet with somebody calling him from California over the phone. He said, I'm an old school guy. I kind of like to do business with, somebody that I can see a face to put with the name. Is there anything that resonates with you there?
Well, I certainly get all those calls.
Yeah.
But
everybody does.
That doesn't really bother me too much. I generally just hang up.
Yeah.
But I am a little bit concerned about the way I show up online.
Okay.
If I put my name in, like you said, I show up perfectly.
Yep.
But if I key in cabinets or countertops, the things that I do, sometimes I show up, sometimes I don't.
Yep. We both know that word of mouth is the best form of marketing there is. There's never anything that I could do that would beat good old-fashioned word of mouth marketing. And the fact that you pull up well when people are searching you by name is good. The problem that I'm hearing you say is the little surrounding towns. How big of an area do you cover?
15 to 20 miles.
Okay, so basically pulling up in all those areas for all the types of different things that you do. And when I first sat down with Rick and Dee Dee, that was another problem that they were having. So what we did is we sat down and we set up a plan that puts them up at the top of Google in the area that they want to cover for the keywords or the things that they do, the things that people would type into Google to find them. One cool thing that's done for them is month over month, it's on average driven 200 clicks per month. But a lot of people in my industry talk about how many clicks they're getting you. The coolest part is the 200 clicks actually delivered 75 phone calls for them. So it's definitely helped him a good bit. Does that sound like something that might be able to help you as well?
Well, certainly. If I could show up for what I do,
that
would be
absolutely
definitely advantageous to my business.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm actually meeting with Rick and Dee Dee next Tuesday at noon, and if you'd like to invite me in, I think it would make sense for us to sit down and kind of dive into what we could do to get you pulling up within that 15-mile radius that you were talking about earlier. Does that sound good to you?
I think I can make myself available. What time are you thinking?
I was thinking around 10:30 because I've got a 12 o'clock with them, so that'd give us a full hour to sit down and really dig into this. And one thing that I do before we meet is I do some pretty extensive prep. I'm going to take a look at your entire online footprint. If we commit to 10:30, is there anything that would prevent you from being at that meeting? I have a lot of clients that, we live life. Things happen. I have 2 kids myself. Is that time pretty free for you to where we could dedicate that full hour?
I think so. By that time, I'd have my crews out, and I think that we would have a pretty quiet little hour or two.
Perfect. Because I think we'll need that to really uncover how we can help. I have a lot of people when I first meet with them as well that, they may have somebody that's really internet savvy within their office or a business partner that I don't even know about. Is there anybody else that should be at this meeting with us?
No, I'm sole owner, and I make all of the decisions for this business. I might pull someone from the office in just to have a second ear on it, but I'll have them there when you get here.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put it in my calendar for 10:30, and I look forward to meeting with you.
You as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.